right?
That time, not on target.
All right, it's Arc Raiders kind of night. How y'all doing? How you doing? My name is T, and we are streaming a little bit of Arc Raiders today, right? So, first official video. I personally love Arc Raiders. I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna show you guys kind of what I have set up, what I have going on for Arc. I have had the game for not even a whole month yet, and I've enjoyed playing it. The community is loving it, and I felt like it was the perfect opportunity to display like what it is I do, right? So I love the loot, and Arc Raiders just like brings it home for me, right? And so I'm obviously still building my character, still working on getting fully maxed out on everything. I'm a completionist. I like to complete things. And so I do have a little setup here where I'm using an app to kind of help me track a few things, but for the most part, I'm working through the maps, like trying to figure out the maps, where to go, when to go. A lot of people like the night raids, the different options, right? So just to start off with, my benches are all maxed out at 3, right? As it sits right now, I have 26 to 75 blueprints. So my looting has been really focused on blueprints. There's a few blueprints that I got recently, like the whole cracker that came from the mission, right? I can't remember the name of the mission, but we'll go in and I'll double check. Yeah, that one came from a mission. There's been a couple other ones too, obviously. And then the trials, of course. I'm not a big trial person, especially if it has to do with PvP. I'm not a PvP player. I've had a lot of people stab me in the back, and that has been just downright crazy. But I enjoy still playing, right? So I love them PvE lobbies where everybody's out there trying to, get through their quest, or, work through looting and finding things, right? So that's gonna be the goal today. Kind of jump into some Arc, find some things. So you saw my workbenches, my skills. I would love to have, here, let me turn this off real quick. I would love to have my survival max a little bit more. I'm really wanting to get this security breach with 36 points, and I'm only at 16. I could reset my tree. As you can see, I got 730,000 coins. I could reset my tree, but I'm waiting, right? I just want to grind it out, play a little bit more. And then my conditioning's not that great either. I've been focused really on my mobility. There's a lot of running that happens in Arc. So, man, as you can see, my loadout is empty because the last time I was on, somebody stabbed me in the back. Guy shot me, right? And so, let's do a little crafting real quick. Let's see what we got for guns. I'm gonna have to upgrade anvil, so let's just run into it. We're gonna go over to our gunsmith, and I don't have what I need to craft an anvil, simple gun parts. So let's just use a little bit of this money that I've got acquired. She's only let me have 5, so we can still craft with that. What else should we get? We're gonna get a little bit of metal parts. I don't have that many, so we're gonna get about 50
they
or
say
so.
Overwatering is worse than underwatering.
Yeah, alright, so before we craft, first off, I don't like using this sidebar, a lot of people do. Let's see. I got ammo, I need weapon mods. Alright, that's what I wanted to see. If I had some stuff that I hadn't gotten rid of. I just need more money. I don't think I can even sell that. I'm probably gonna just get rid of that. I got a pretty decent stash here. Like, I've got a lot of stuff I picked up and I use. So we're gonna see. First off, we're gonna throw us a hatch key. Well, I already got one of it actually. So it's just this. Which one we want? I think I'm gonna go just craft these, right? Obviously I found the blueprint for the looting MK3 mod, so I've had that. That was actually like my 3rd or 4th blueprint I found, which I didn't know at the time what I even had, and I was like, oh, okay, let me grab this. These adrenaline shots, I wanted to call them a stim for a second. Call of Duty. These adrenaline shots, I use a ton of them, right? These are my bandages of choice right here. Oh, my bandages of choice right here for the time being. And we've got 5 of these in the stash already. What else? Oh, to the gun. We need some mechanical components. That's why it's good to have your bench upgraded right here. I'm gonna throw 15 in there. We're gonna have to loot for some metal parts, guys. We're just gonna have to pick some things up. I gotta build my stock back up. I actually died a couple times in a row. One was my own fault, and so 2 times before last, somebody killed me, shot me in the back as I was passing. After I told him I was friendly. The time before that, it was my fault. I got stuck in a spot, and a Rocketeer got me, and time ran out, so I died out. Because I like to loot all the way to the end. Looting, right? The last time another guy, I was opening a room, and he's like, oh, I'm here. Not so friendly. He shot to kill me. So we're going to be a lot more cautious with players moving forward. We're not going to play this game with these guys and have that happen anymore. So I had an anvil, but I still wanted to craft one. Actually, I did have one, but I still wanted to craft one, right? We're gonna rock with a level 1, unfortunately, for this, but we need to go out there and get some stuff, so that's fine. We'll make it happen. Alright. Let's get this right. Ooh, I don't have any light shields either. Get some light shield as well. As you can see, I've got some pretty good stuff. I found this on a guy who, man, you know, you come across people that die for various different reasons, but we'll take that in there today too. Let's throw some ammo in there for both of these. We are going to I'm gonna throw some smokes in here. I haven't even decided where we're going yet. So I have a Stella Montes key. I have a buried hospital. We might go to buried hospital key. Spaceport Trench, Stella Montes security, damn staff room. I got a bunch of keys, and I've been wanting to work through some areas. But the last key I went to, which was Spaceport, that's where I kind of got jumped. So we're gonna be careful with that. Let's see. Actually, before we do that, let's see where we gotta go. Oh, back to departure buildings in Spaceport. So we do have to go back to Spaceport. I could do a Spaceport key. Yeah, we'll do that for our first. A little looting. Go to Spaceport. So Spaceport Trench Tower. That's the back side. Spaceport Warehouse. Yeah, we'll do the warehouse. That's closer to the departure building. Alright. Got a smoke. Got 2 of those. Got that. I normally carry a defib, but I lost my last pack of defibs, so I've got to... Just because I try to be nice to people, but we're going to be a little more cautious. So, I don't know, we're about being too nice right now. And we're going to probably run in with this right here, right? So 20 spots. Yeah, let's see something real quick. Deciding your loadout is the toughest part. I'm contemplating if I want to go with this mod instead. 60 weight load. 80. Yeah, we'll go with there. I always get to a point where I'm overweight. Drives me crazy. Alright, so before we head out there, I'm going to go from the logbook side. So we want to get to the departures building. This is Prescriptions of the Past. And like I told y'all, I am using a little bit of Tool on the side. If you guys are interested in knowing what I'm using to kind of track my quests, things that I have to pick up when I go to areas, that's kind of how I got my benches done fairly quick in less than like 2 weeks. Yeah, I was grinding pretty decently, and I have a full-time job, so I don't get to grind as much as I like, but I was grinding. And so if you guys want to know what I'm using, let me know. All right, we're already about 10 minutes in, so we're gonna get to it. Prescriptions of the Past is one we're aiming at, and then we're gonna go to the warehouse. So let's get out here, Spaceport. I'm not gonna do, not that the night raid's active, I'm not gonna mess with that. So we need metal parts for sure. And we need a few things, right? Like I said, we kind of lost. Simple gun parts is one too. Kind of lost a bunch of stuff. I didn't go through my outfit, but you guys can obviously see I actually did buy this one. The version of the game that I got was the one on sale, and it was the deluxe version, so it came with some coins. So I do have some coins. I've been grinding out the little pass too. So let's jump into it. What we got here. I always check, you know, right here. We're starting a little late too, 24. A little over 24. Alright, we're going to the shipping warehouse because that's the key we have right now, and then we're going to hit the departure building. We want to be quick about it. So this is where those adrenaline shots come in. We're going to run with nothing in our hand, right? It works easier if you do that way. And you can see the bar goes down. Now, obviously, my stamina's pretty thick right there. The other one I have gives me more stamina, the other pink one, but I didn't craft that one. I have to go with this one for now. So let's see how many meters we actually get. And the room we're going into is upstairs in the shipping. If you haven't been up there. It's not a very crazy, super looted out room, but it's, you know, it's decent. Gotta love the car. Look at the arc right there. My gun's not fully upgraded just yet, so I'm gonna try to sneak up here real quick. See what's there. See if we got anything. In this area, I don't see anything. For that little arc right there. Jump over that. So slow my player was. Like, oh, I don't want to go through there. Alright. There is arc. Down below. Oh, somebody's been here already. Alright, friendly. Oh, look. I'm gonna have to restart. My mic always does that, man. So somebody's been here already, so it's not even really. Well, I'll put it this way. We're gonna do a lot of talking through Hay Raider, right? To Hay Raider. We're gonna grab these batteries. We're gonna grab these seeds. People do leave stuff, so I like to kind of try to check, especially when I'm in need of stuff. Just go ahead and loot behind them. It's okay. Look. They didn't need it. So they left it. They didn't even open this. We're gonna take both of those. Sometimes, you know, you can go ahead and salvage some of this stuff. I try to. Look, we're gonna take that. I don't need fabric, so I'm not gonna stress over the fabric. We're gonna take I need the plastic parts. The tape's just gonna give you fabric if you break it down. More fabric. Alright, time to get out of here. I don't want to get caught up with nobody. Mainly because people can be untrustworthy. We're gonna take this. We need the metal parts. And we'll take the seats. Did I grab the seats? Yeah. Sometimes I find myself doubling back. Oh, yeah, metal boards. Alright. Alright, we're going to the departures building. It is a high loot zone.
Let's go to the departure building.
I'm not happy about having to go in there, but it's a part of the quest, so we're gonna go. Alright. We're gonna pass through this building, and there is a turret in there. Not too worried about it. Usually right up top right there. Oh, it's gone. So, oh, not gonna make it. I jumped at a weird angle. Y'all forgive me. Remember, I'm a looter. I just like looting. Not very good at some of the mechanics here half the time, but you know. I understand them. If I can actually perform them is always a question. That makes sense. We're not going in this building. Opts to go around. I don't feel like breaching anything. The departures building is the red building across, and there's a raider right there. So I really don't want to come in contact with him, but I really don't have a choice. So let's see if he's friendly. That's what you call a good roll. We're gonna, since my mic is acting crazy, we're gonna hit with it.
Hey, don't shoot!
Just passing through.
Hey, hello! Hey, hello!
Shoot the arc up here. I can drop down. I really don't want to. Just trying to avoid the arc right here. Nah, I'm not gonna avoid that one. We're just gonna pop down. So you can get it right here. So I'm not gonna avoid the arc though. Nope. There we go. Now, to not murder ourselves there.
Don't shoot! Hello? Hello! Thanks a lot! Hey, don't shoot!
The fact that they're not answering back makes me nervous. Just so you guys know, I don't like that. This is the room I have to come in for Lance. And the logbook says... we want to search for records. Look for some records. Take some turbo parts. Alright, if you're coming in here for a quest, it's not gonna be... There it is, right there. Oh no, there we go. It depends on... I'll take those. I don't need the rest of them. I always buy heavy. I always get heavy. Where are the records? Right here? Ah, there you go. We passed right by it. Y'all, I've moved so fast. I'll be skipping stuff. Alright. We're done with Lance. And so since we didn't really get anything, all I really want to do here is just look through.
Don't shoot!
Just asking the guys not to shoot me. Getting a few little parts, a few little things. What that is. Syringes we pick up because we can make the little things. Inject ourselves with health there with that. I'm just gonna run through a little bit more, see what else we can find in here. Hopefully nobody wants to fight us. I'm keeping my bird out because last time I put my gun away, the guy shot me, so it's not the gun I want to have right now. But I'm just for the purposes of this video, just bringing it out, showing you guys, right? So, but you know, I kind of wanted to see, like, what do you guys want to see, right? So if you're watching this and you're in the Ark, or you aren't necessarily in the Ark, but oh no, I got the other slider, aren't necessarily in the Ark, but maybe just trying to get in the Ark and you want some advice on what it is you should be doing, or I'll tell you guys how I upgraded my bench so effectively to get them all the way to 3. If you want to know that, let me know. I can share that with you. Take wires, plastic parts. I'm gonna do a quick little 1-2 at the end of this video. Try to keep them around 30 minutes, not that long for the video. So we're gonna extract here in just a minute, and I want to go over my blueprint. I already have this blueprint, but we're gonna grab it, right? I will go over like what parts I tend to keep. I've seen people say different things, and I'll tell y'all what I kept in order to upgrade my bench and get as much money as I have, and how many hours I have in the game. So we can show you a little bit of that. So where are we at? Have a hatch key. Actually, extract is right around the corner outside, so you can actually hear them. Just called it not too long ago. I'm gonna go up the floor.
Don't shoot!
Okay, up here. These cabinets right here, these breach cabinets on the side, this is one of the key places that I find good to. And so other people will ignore these cabinets, but you won't see me doing that. And I'm just farming some additional supplies because I've lost a couple, you know, around the place. So I'm gonna do that for a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna go hit the hatch there and get on out of here. But I can't pass these cabinets. These and the red cabinets, especially the red cabinets. Those are like the secret that if I have to tell anybody, like, always open the red cabinets. Always open the red cabinets. Never leave the red lockers. The red lockers. And then these taller, like, computer style cabinets, you need to open those too. We got one more. I don't think there's a red locker over there. I don't think so. Let's see. Yeah, alright, so we got those. See any other big cabinets or lockers around here? Make the assumption somebody looted through here, but I don't know. Yeah, they did. Everybody goes for these little drawers and stuff. There's sometimes good stuff in there. I know I don't need fabric. Like these two. These are another one that you should really loot in. Batteries. Some of your key components that you need are in here. I'm not going to take any processors because I had a ton. Last time I checked. I'm going to go do a quick equipment inventory. Alright, so I'm going to drop something. What am I gonna get rid of? Fabric, because I picked it up and didn't mean to. For that. Only because I try to bring back one of those every game. Like something that actually will sell. Another one. Because if you bring those back, I mean, that's easy easy couple thousand for you to put in and then be able to buy.
Hello, Raider! Howdy!
Magnets are good. The guy said I'm a friend. I don't even see him, bro. I gotta get out of here. Alright, we're out. I don't like that. He scared the mess out of me too, man. I don't know if you guys heard him or heard me. I just... Oh, nope. Time to go.
Let's head home at the west elevator.
I have a bad habit of just doing crazy stuff like that. Don't do that. I'm gonna fix my mic too after this, so I can talk to people in the game. You guys can hear me, chat with them.
Hey, don't shoot! Hello, Raider! Howdy!
Stand by for hatch. Initiate. Stand by.
Hey, don't shoot! Hey, don't shoot!
Let's go.
Out there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Shoot me in the ass. That Berletta?
He says, is that a Berletta? Yes, it was a Berletta. Not with half of the attachments, man. I'm telling y'all, in the last couple of games, I've lost some really good attachments. I wish I would have got some content before I lost them. So I finished level 22. I got a little XP. Not a ton. I'm still level 42. Not a ton of XP. My goal is obviously to get a little bit more. I just wanted to work on completing that mission out, or the quest out. I'm working towards getting down the threaded quest. Like I said, I'm a completionist. So as of right now, I mean, we brought back 78. I mean, we had some of that with us already, but I'll take the Beretta. It's free, right? Got somebody left it. Always keeping seeds. Always keeping these parts. Shotgun. Let's see. So my last shotgun, I lost some attachments, some good attachments, and I have one of these already. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm going to sell this. There's no need for me to keep that. I have one already. Like I said, I kept the album so I can sell it. Parts. I'm not gonna use the vertical grip on anything. So I'm actually going to recycle this into plastic parts, keeping the syringes, rubber parts, and recycle that into some wire. As you see, I got an extra stack of wire. Durable cloth I'm going to keep because I'm going to make some more of those bandages, and then I'm going to store my batteries. Here you guys can see I already have this blueprint, so easy 5,000 to sell. And that's what we got. So obviously I got to craft a little bit. Like I said, real quick, I'm going to show you guys. Yeah, I got a couple minutes. I'm going to show you guys kind of what I like to keep. I don't keep a ton of grenades. I have a few here. I've gotten a few these glow sticks here recently, so not a ton of stuff there. Like I said, these are syringes. This is why I pick up the syringes right here. And I can craft antiseptic now. I just keep my chemicals full. Crafting materials. So I actually picked this up on a guy who passed, that, you know, they died or something. So I picked them up. I found all of these, for the most part. Gun parts are big. You can see I have a ton of those mods, sensors. You see I picked up a few more of these. I gotta find some more synthesized. That's crafting. Syringes, speaker parts I'm holding for now. I do have to get some arc alloy. I haven't been killing much arc because I've been looting, but I'm gonna get some more. I told you I had plenty of duct tape, kept the durable cloth. Magnets are big, they craft your shields, wires. Like I said, I gotta hit some more arc up. You see a bunch of chemicals. Oh, look. I end up picking those up just to sell. It's 2,000 for a damaged core, so pick them up. I told you I had a ton of fabric. Metal parts, I got a little bit. I need more metal parts. Plastic parts are low. But that's the stuff I keep. I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff, just random parts I picked up, but these are the parts you need to keep because you need to craft with them. Like this, you don't need this. I recycle metal parts. Springs, you find springs, pick them up. They're only top side. You need springs to craft with. Canisters. So this is all crafting materials. This accordion, you don't really need that. I could recycle. Yeah, rubber and springs. I'm gonna recycle that. Didn't need that. Speakers, I'm keeping, like I said, mods. Explosive makes some different grenades. So, just want to show y'all my crafting stuff. So, it's really just what you make of it with the looting. Like I said, appreciate you guys popping in for my first video. I'm gonna obviously be back with some more content, talking about raiding different areas, watching me loot, interacting, more PvE versus PvP. But you know, I appreciate you guys once again stopping through. If you got this far in the video, throw me a like, any interaction, any comments. Like I said, I'm gonna check the comments to see what it is you guys want to see. I want to tailor some things for the people that are watching. So as you get an opportunity, just hit that like button, subscribe, and you know, tell me what it is you guys want to see. So once again, thank you, appreciate it, and have a beautiful day.
Keep it
Peace.
simple. Paint, move on, next building.